but sometimes we cannot have an easy payment plan last all the way until the end of the day. It's so special that Easy Pay will be going away at the end of the show. This is that glorious select food item. It comes to us from Rastelli Market Fresh. This is my first time that I'm experiencing this today. It is Black Angus sliced sirloin. So what you're getting, this is a pound, this is a pound, this is a pound. So 3 whole pounds. This is already pre-cooked to perfection. It's already pre-sliced. All you're doing is gently warming it, and you have 3 different flavors to choose from. The one that we see in the front is the simply garlic, or pardon me, smoky garlic. That's a smoky garlic in the front. Then right over here is going to be the Rastelli signature, so their very own seasoning. And then the last one that you have the choice of is the Italian, and we're gonna get into all of the flavors, but I need to introduce you to Ray Rastelli because your whole life has been spent 40 years now with the butcher shop that you started with. I remember last time I said it was about the size of a Dixie cup. It was really small.
That it was.
And you have expanded throughout the years to provide to some of the most amazing restaurants, including a 7-star restaurant that is in Dubai with your steaks. And those are some pretty strong words.
Yeah, and we're very proud of that. You know, the family heritage for the past 40 years is just all about taking care of our guests that come into our butcher shop.
Like they were your own mom.
Just like they were family, you know, that's important. And I'm so excited about this product because this is the first time we've ever brought this to QVC.
And it smells amazing here, by the way.
And you know, this came off of our sirloin steak that we've had so much success with here. The QVC guests have just loved the sirloin steak, so I want to show you how we got to this. So this is typically what we cut our sirloin steaks out of. So what we did is we just took the center cut. So we took the end piece off.
Okay.
And then we took the center cuts, and all we did, we sliced them. So you can see each individual slice is perfect. And they have been trimmed completely.
Right.
They have been aged for 28 days, but then we do something very special to make it very simple for you.
Okay.
And that is, we put them in a vacuum bag. We then, with the seasonings, and we sous vide cook them. So sous vide cook is nothing more than a piece of meat in a vacuum pressure under water for 5 hours at 145 degrees. So it's slow and low.
And cooking in its own juices.
Exactly. So what you really get is you get the flavor from the steak. You get the incredible flavors that we've actually rubbed onto these steaks. But most importantly, we've made it simple for you. It's sliced, it's pre-cooked, and it's just that easy.
So already I can tell you that the Rastelli signature seasoning, that one is the most popular so far. What's the one you're cutting into right now?
So the one I'm cutting into right now is the smoky garlic.
Okay.
And that's just a pure smoked sirloin with some garlic and some sea salt. And you can see how perfectly cooked they are. You don't get anything overcooked, and it's so simple to prepare. So that's the smoky garlic. And again, that's kind of my favorite because I'm an Italian, so I love garlic. And that just always.
That is a beautiful, beautiful flavor. And it's not just on the outside, it goes all the way into the piece of meat.
Yes, and the bite is just so tender. So you don't have to worry about cooking at all. It is so simple. This is how simple we make it for you, Sharon.
Okay.
The product comes in a vacuum package like this, fully cooked.
And all the seasonings, you can see them all in here.
Everything is cooked, everything is completely sliced, and all you have to do is take that, put it in water.
Now, not boiling water,
Not boiling water, just warm water, and then get your water to a simmer. When you are seeing just a little bits of bubbles that simmer, just pull it out, cut the bag open, and this is what you have.
Oh my gosh, and by the way, what do we have?
You have simplicity. It can't get any easier, it can't get no cleanup, and it's just that quick.
And I do believe, was it Frank that you said fewer than 200 remain in the Italian choice? So what is the one I'm eating now?
So the one you're eating now is actually our Rastelli signature.
The signature.
The signature.
Oh, that's already last call, my friend.
Yeah, okay.
Already almost out the door. And well worth it.
Yeah, and that's really been the family recipe for years. And then this is our classic Italian. This is a little bit bolder flavors. We've got some red pepper, some garlic in there. But what's so nice about it is it's just easy. You don't have to do anything but drop it in that water, pull it out when you're simmering, and it goes such a long way.
That Italian.
You'd like that?
Is delicious. They're all delicious. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I was telling Ray before the show how we used to eat, London broil was very popular in my house. And when I saw the way that this was sliced, it reminded me of my childhood when we used to eat London broil all the time. And so seeing this, it's kind of bringing back a memory, but I have to admit, I mean, we didn't have any of those seasonings being used on our London broil the way this was. But this is like a real family meal, and this is what I need to remind you of. You're getting 3 total pounds. Each pound is individually wrapped for you, already pre-cooked and already pre-sliced. And if you're doing 4-ounce servings, so that would be 4 servings per pound, that would be a total of 12 servings. It breaks down to $5.82 a serving, which for the amount of work that goes into this, the 5 hours of cooking under pressure in its own juices for that sous vide cook is incredible.
It really is. And you know, it's so versatile. I love this piece of meat because we do it at home as a pizza topping, because I can cut tiny pieces, put them on top of a pizza.
Thin and delicate,
exactly,
and not too chewy.
Exactly, and they're already fully cooked, so your pizza's going to cook quickly, but the steak is already cooked.
Could we eat it at room temperature if we wanted to?
You brought that up today when we were talking,
did.
and absolutely, a cold roast beef sandwich is absolutely delightful.
Right,
I mean,
so why not?
So
And
we
this one is
actually did
seasoned.
that. Yes, it's already seasoned. So things like wraps, the roast beef sandwich on top of a pizza, or just standalone as a full entree. Look at that. It would take you more time to create those veg than it will to actually pull that out of that package and be ready to go. So you can see this is already ready to go.
Right here.
Literally.
So again, you put that in that simmering water and it's not boiling. Don't forget, we're not cooking it further.
Yes.
We started with 1,000 of these. 200 remain. That Easy Pay is going to be going away at the end of the show in just like a couple of minutes. The Rastelli signature is gone. I will tell you that you will have such joy, I think, serving this to your family because of how incredibly easy this is. And I feel like these recipes harken back to a time when we really ate differently. I remember the electric knife in the kitchen trying to get the slices so thin and so even. And I've done that myself, and I'm like, oh, my wrist. You have actually done all of the... Am I weird that I'm referencing the electric knife?
No, you're right. You know, it's funny. I said it's the first time I've ever had to come on QVC, and I haven't had to use a knife because I'm very pre-sliced. So it's just a wonderful, easy product.
You're going to love this. The Easy Pay is going away in just a moment. So lock those 4 easy payments into auto delivery. You can get this coming.